Moi University, located in Uasin Gishu County in Kenya, is home to over 30,000 students. Among them are international students who come from different countries, cultures, and backgrounds to pursue their academic goals, make new friends, and experience a different way of life. We caught up with some of the international students from Benin, Rwanda, and Ethiopia to document their stories and experiences living in a foreign land in pursuit of higher education.
Hello, welcome to our channel. So I would like you to introduce yourself with your name and what you're doing in Moi University.
Okay, thank you for inviting me. Okay, my name is Masash Kasai and I'm from Ethiopia. I'm a PhD student in Peace and Security Studies in Addis Ababa University, and I came here under the AMAS project. It's not a degree-seeking program, it's a credit-seeking program. So I'm just here just for the coming 6 months. Yeah.
What does it mean to be a credit student? And explain a little bit more about the organization, because that's how you got to Moi University.
Yeah, okay. When you are a degree-seeking student, you have to take either a degree for some period of time, like 3 years, right? Or 5 years, it depends on the program. Master's, 2 years, or PhD for 4 years. But when you are a credit-seeking student, it is like an exchange program that you have to move to another country or another state, and you will go to that host university and take few credits that align with your program. For example, I told you that I'm a Peace and Security PhD student in Addis Ababa University. So when I came to Moi University, I registered in the School of Social Science under anthropology department. So I will take few credits. That means few courses that are aligning or that match with my program in Addis Ababa University. So that is the difference between credit seeking and degree seeking. So when you are a credit seeking student, you will stay like 6 months or like less than a year. And you will just take courses, not the entire course like a degree seeking student. Yeah.
Okay, so that's interesting. How long have you been in Moi so far and in Kenya?
I came here on November 9th, 2020, last year. Yeah.
Okay,
so almost a little bit over 3 months.
Which means you have like 2 more months to go.
2 more months, like almost 3 months, and maybe because the courses, when you are in the graduate program, it's not like fixed, so it's a bit flexible. So I think I have to take another course in the coming semester. So maybe I will stay like till June or something.
So what kind of language is it?
Dengu. And it was delicious, by the way. I like beans. So the beans is like similar to what we do in Ethiopia. But like I told you, we are usually used to injera and the stews, the different kinds of stews we cook. So like when you come to Ethiopia, any Ethiopian, like you can't survive without injera. Like it is like minimum 2 times a day. So it was like a little bit challenging the first 2 weeks, but I get used to that. Yeah.
And beverages in Kenya, we like tea.
Yes, of course, tea.
I wanted to ask something about finances, because you see, like I feel the same when you go to a different country. Finances is a big deal, because how does that work? Because I don't think our currencies are the same. How has that been for you? Have you found yourself who is managing money?
Yeah, actually, yours is shilling. I already know that. But when I came here, I just brought a few dollars because our Ethiopian currency is birr.
Yes.
So it's a different note.
Yes.
From so what we are using here.
Yeah, we use the financial.
Yeah. So I just brought a few dollars and I exchanged it in the airport. So I just exchanged it to shillings. So it was easy. But a bit different thing about finances, Kenya is becoming a cashless society, right?
Yes.
So you are using M-Pesa. So, but in Ethiopia, we use a lot of cash. For example, Safaricom, it just started to operate in Ethiopia like a few months ago. Yeah, so we don't use we are not a cashless society, we use more cash. So the first few days I was using cash and I was a bit surprised because everybody was using M-Pesa. But I just catch up because I got the SIM card, I got everything, so it was easy. Now I can do more than you.
Yeah. So how was your own mind? So I was thinking the circumstances sometimes are not the same for us. like men are very light travelers, even if they're married. They can just
Yes.
wake up and they're in America and it's totally okay.
Yes.
So I was imagining for you, the circumstances, it must have been like a hard decision to make.
Yeah, like it will be an issue for you, like I told you, because especially separating from your little kid. But you know, but in life, you know, we're gonna face challenges anyway. I mean, like we're gonna have a dilemma. You know, if it's not your child, it might be something else. So you have to be decisive at some point, and you have to be like for some time, for a short period of time, like you have to be. No, I have to do this. Yeah.
For many international students, studying abroad is a dream come true, but it can also be challenging, especially when it comes to adjusting to a new environment, culture, and way of life. Coming from different parts of the African continent, these international students had to adjust to a whole new way of living, from the different foods, language, and even the currency used in Kenya.
Everyone, I'm Marianne Njoroge, and today we have a very interesting story, the lived experiences of international students in Moi University. With me, I have a student who will introduce himself and tell us everything there is in the introduction, your name, country, what you study.
Thank you so much, Maria. My name is Yusuf Dauda Labot. I came from Benin Republic. It's a French country in West Africa, somewhere closer to Nigeria. I'm here in Moi University for my master's, and my course is called Forced Migration Studies. That's it. Thank you.
That's interesting. So tell us, how did you end up in university? Scholarships, self-sponsored, the details?
Actually, it's through a scholarship called AMAS Project, and it's a program within 5 different universities. There is my university in Benin called the University of Abu Kalabi. There is another university in Morocco, another one in Ethiopia, another one in Mozambique. So you have to choose one among the 5, or let's say the 4 other countries, because it's a mobility program. You cannot study in your country, you have to travel. So I had 4 choices between either Morocco, Mozambique, Ethiopia, and Kenya. I choose Kenya.
Is there like a particular reason?
I can say yes, I have some reasons, because coming from a country like Benin, which is a French country, I needed, first of all, one of my goals was to come in another, like an English country. So I could not go to Mozambique because they are speaking Portuguese there. So Morocco, it's also a French country. I didn't want to go to another French country. So I remained with 2 countries, either Kenya or Ethiopia. So I just looked between Kenya and Ethiopia, where would I like to be? So I decided to come to Kenya because I think I will be more comfortable in Kenya than any other country. I'm not saying Ethiopia is a bad country, but I just choose Kenya. That's all.
So if I met you at the airport, I would have said, welcome to Kenya. But so I have a question. Run us through your first day when you arrived in Kenya at your university.
Wow. We landed in Nairobi from the flight. Then from there we took another flight to the international airport, Eldoret. I was happy because my coordinator, the coordinator of the project, he really arranged everything. Unfortunately, he is no more. He passed away some year ago, and he really did a lot. He sent us his private and personal car with his son to come and pick us from the airport. And from there, I felt immediately at home. I felt like this is the place I was supposed to choose. I did a very good choice. So from there, we were taken to a house somewhere in town within the School of Law Annex. Very nice house. We were 4, 2 of us from Benin, another friend from Burundi, then another lady from Ethiopia. So everyone has his own privacy, his own room, self-contained, but it's a very big house with everything included. We had everything, we did not lack anything. And also, you see, the son of the coordinator, he was with us, with another friend of him. Then they have been so nice. Whatever we want, they are ready to help, ready to assist us in everything. After like a day, we went to visit the whole city, Eldoret. We visited some malls, some shops, markets, and other things. It was so nice. And later, the prof also used to come and pick us from Annex up to Moi University. So we just attend our classes, visiting the school, everything. I think my first days in Kenya and also in Eldoret and particularly at Moi University was very, very, very interesting. I have very, very good memories. I made a lot of videos and I'm keeping them. Sometimes when I feel like lonely, I just watch them. I love it. It's so fun. I'm so happy.
Oh, that's really nice. I think the hospitality that you received in something.
Kenyans, I think are really, really sociable, they are open, and also myself, I like interacting with people. So that's it.
So, are there things that you found challenging at the beginning that you somehow learned to live with right now?
Yeah, let's talk about the weather first. You know, Uasin Gishu County is very cold. I'm coming from a country, the weather is a little bit warm, if not hot. But our first day, imagine you are in the room, you feel like you are shaking, you have to cover yourself with a very, very heavy duvet and all those things. And even if you are outside, you are walking around, the weather is so cold. But finally, we made it and I'm used to. See, now I don't fear going anywhere because I'm used to the weather also. That's the first thing. The other thing also was the food. If we are supposed to buy food, it's challenging because we are not used to a lot of dishes from Kenya. We had a lot of challenges. I remember a funny story, maybe you will laugh. Kenya people eat without a lot of spices, like specifically the hot one, pepper, call it pepper. Yeah. You see the chili, the real chili. We eat with a lot of chili. So at some point we were carrying in our bag wherever we are going, we just have a small container with some pili inside. If we ask for food, be it pilau, rice or whatever, you just look left, right, nobody's looking at you. You open your bag quickly, you just add some chilies to make it more spicy. So that's it's among something we just experienced, but now we are used to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, culturally, other things that have changed.
Yeah, you know, food is also part of culture. Yeah.
How you interact with people.
Yeah, interacting with people was not that easy because coming from my country, I have never known even a single word in Swahili, and a lot of people are also interacting in Swahili. And when we start speaking English, people are like questioning us, why are you? Are you? Yes. Then there is that funny saying, English no room. Yeah, something like that. They have been repeating that all the way. So we have to learn some Swahili. Yeah.
But when you came to Kenya, you knew how to speak English.
Yeah, but like not fluent because I studied English back home. But you know, whenever you are and you are speaking a language, you used to get more used to it, the vocabulary, some new words and other things. So I knew my English before coming, but I also learned more in Kenya. Yeah.
Despite the challenges, international students have found a sense of community in their new environment. With most of them being postgraduate students, they look out for each other and interact with other students outside the classroom. The university also has a linkage office that is responsible for ensuring that the international students are settled in during their arrival and well taken care of during their stay in Moi University.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yeah.
You tell us your name, your country, your level of education, and what you're pursuing.
Yeah. Thank you to give me this opportunity to share my experience. My name is Jean-Paul Nyabyenda. I'm a Rwandan. I'm here doing Masters of Education in Research under the DAD scholarship.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yes.
So tell us, how has been your experience in Moi University or even in Kenya?
Yeah, that is a very interesting question. I came here in the last year in September 2022. I landed in Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. I took a jump jet to Eldoret. I was not good having any information about Kenya. When I reached there in Eldoret, I took a taxi to bring me here. Yes, and the experience here, you know, Moi is a very good university, and it's a university with a partnership with many organizations like German, DAD, and I belong in SAMESA. It is a center of excellence in educational research here. So, in simple word, what I can say, Moi, especially for things of teaching and learning, it is a very good university, and I was surprised to see a very big university for my first time. Yeah, Moi is a very good university. For experiencing behind academic life, you know, Kenya, you have many languages, and I came here without even know how to speak Swahili. I struggled to know some Swahili word like how you can buy something at the market. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Another issue is about, you know, we use a different currency. Kenya uses shillings. Okay. And your currency here is surprised me when you have 10 shillings. You say it's a very little money. But later I realized once I exchange back to Rwandan francs, it's 100 Rwandan francs. That experience of especially managing financial management, language.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was
so did you have someone guiding you through school?
Yes, we have very support staff in our SAMESA center, especially Noel and Stella. They support us every day in our journey of education. Yes.
You said when you came to Kenya, you found that there were so many languages.
Yes.
Which language do you come to Kenya fully aware that you're going to speak?
English.
English.
Yes.
So you learned Swahili on the way?
Yeah. Yeah, I learned Swahili. You know, here most of Kenyan direct to speak Swahili. Whenever I greet someone, habari. You need to learn to say habari. If you are going to the market to buy nyanya, you need to learn how to speak Swahili. Yeah. So before I came here, I was aware that I'm going to speak only English. But later I realized that Swahili is a business language. If you need to buy something, you need to know some basic Swahili. That's how I came up with Swahili. Yes.
Tell us something about our food and the differences between our food and yours. And if you were to compare, which one would you pick? Kenyan or don't tell us from home.
Yes.
Pick a side.
It is not easy. When I came here, honestly speaking, I didn't use it to cook, and I find, you know, in my every country has their favorite food. Here in Kenya, people they like ugali, sukuma. I came. When I go to the market, they say there is sukuma. First of all, I went in the restaurant there, and at the stage in the restaurant. I ordered the food. I sit there. I look at how people ordering the food. They say sukuma na ugali. Even if I say sukuma na ugali, even if I didn't know what it is that, and they gave me sukuma, and I went outside the restaurant to buy it. I came here, I tried to cook it with omena, and the people laughed. You, how can you cook ugali, omena, rice at the same time? So, so for me, when I'm back in Rwanda, I like to eat chips, rice, and people told me, do you eat chips and do you eat rice? Rice is for the poor people. I said, no, if you are here, if you are in Rwanda, you eat chips, you are rich. Yes, if you eat ugali, maybe the pocket is not good. But I find here, ugali is the main food. In each restaurant you go there, you find ugali. It's the main food, yes. Yeah.
So like, what has been the most shocking thing for you? Like something that, you know, are there things that you haven't liked?
The most surprising thing here in Kenya, it is to find people of the same country speaking different languages. Yeah.
That's different in
Yes.
Rwanda.
You say if you speak, there is either a Luo language, you find the people they speak how can I, is it local language? But when I tell them in Rwanda we have one language, they say no, it can't happen. But the real is we have one language which is Kinyarwanda for every people from the north, the south, the east, and the west. We speak Kinyarwanda as our national language. Yeah, yes, you can find the people speaking English, French, yeah, but the common language is Kinyarwanda.
So, Jean-Paul, I would like you to teach us a little bit,
Yes.
some pronunciations in your language. Greetings, good morning, in Kinyarwanda.
Oh. Oh, you know, when it is morning in Rwanda, we say mwaramutse.
Mwaramutse.
Yes, yeah, it's a good morning. Yes.
I'm hungry.
Ndashonje. Yes.
Like if you're to compliment a lady, let's say you're complimenting our director, tell her she's beautiful. How?
Oh, uri mwiza cyane. Ati ni Kenya se mrembo. Yes. Yeah.
Say I'm happy to be here.
Ndishimye kuba ndi hano.
Ndishimye kuba
ndi hano.
No.
Yes.
Thank you for being here today. We appreciate. We look forward to seeing you around and all the best.
Yeah, thank you.
You welcome us to Rwanda?
Yeah, you are welcome. Visit Rwanda.
Okay.
Yes.
Studying abroad can be a life-changing experience, offering new opportunities for personal growth and self-discovery. For the international students in Moi University, it is an amazing journey that has challenged them to adapt to a new environment, to meet people from different backgrounds, and to develop their academic and personal skills. Despite the difficulties they face living in a foreign land, these students find a sense of belonging in Moi University and build lasting connections with their fellow students and lecturers. Through their experiences, they have gained a broader perspective of the world and acquired valuable skills that may help them succeed in the future. Studying abroad is not just about gaining knowledge, but also about discovering oneself and embracing new possibilities. And for most of the international students in Moi University, it is an experience that they will never forget.